Congress leader Rahul Gandhi made a big claim in his presentation. He said that in Karnataka many voters' names were deleted from the list. Some people whose names were removed were called on stage during the event. Rahul also added that this is not just happening in Karnataka but also in Maharashtra, Haryana and Uttar Pradesh. He accused the government of removing voters' names to weaken democracy. The issue has created a new political debate. Opposition parties say voter right must be protected. Election Commission has announced major changes in EVM ballot papers. From the upcoming Bihar Assembly election, ballot paper will have colored photos of all candidates. Along with this, numbering and font size of names will be larger so voter can easily read before voting. The ECI said this step will help voter clearly identify candidates and symbols. In the last 6 months, 28 new initiatives have been introduced to make voting easier. Officials said the change will increase transparency and reduce confusion among voters. Bihar will be the first state where this system begins. In Rajasthan, Barmer district an NSG commando and his friend brutally attacked a liquor shop operator and 2 others. They carried swords and sharp weapons. During the attack, the shop operator's hand and leg were cut, leading to his death. One companion was seriously injured while another fell off the highway and suffered minor injuries. Locals said there was a fight earlier over money between the commandos group and the shop salesman. Police have launched an investigation into the shocking case. The accused NSG commando has been identified as Champalal, son of Lakharam from Sarnu, Panji. In Ahmedabad plane crash case, 91-year-old Pushkar Raj Sabharwal, father of late Captain Sumit Sabharwal, has written to the Civil Aviation Ministry demanding a fresh investigation. He's raised question on the Aircraft Accident Investigation Bureau's preliminary report. Pushkar Raj alleged that selective media leaks tried to portray his son as depressed and suicidal. He said such claims damaged his son's reputation and caused deep stress to him. The grieving father demanded truth and transparency, saying only a fair probe can restore dignity to his son. The tragic crash continues to raise unanswered questions for the family. A speeding car in Uttar Pradesh Pratapgarh ran over 6 people standing near a roadside shop. 3 people died on the spot while 3 others were left seriously injured. Eyewitnesses said the car was moving at nearly 100 km/h when the driver lost control. Local rushed the injured to hospital. Police said the driver fled the scene and efforts are on to catch him. The tragic accident created panic in the area. Families of the victims demanded strict action against the accused driver. The district administration has assured financial help to the families of those who died. A shocking claim has come from Jaish-e-Mohammed commander Masood Ilyas Kashmiri. In a viral video, he revealed that Pakistan Army Chief General Asim Munir ordered soldiers to attend funeral of terrorists killed in Operation Sindoor. Kashmiri said generals were asked to honor them like martyrs and even provide security during burial. The statement created controversy, exposing Pakistan ties with terror groups. Indian officials condemned the revelation, saying it proved Pakistan openly supports terrorism. The video is now circulating widely on social media, raising question on Pakistan's military policy and international commitments. Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman and Pakistan Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif signed a major defense agreement. The deal says if one country is attacked, it will be treated as an attack on both. The agreement includes developing defense cooperation and joint military projects. Saudi press agency reported that the pact will strengthen the security of both countries and show commitment to global peace. Experts believe this move is also aimed at countering regional threats. The agreement is being seen as a big step to bring Saudi and Pakistan closer on military and strategic levels. Stock market opened strong today. Sensex rose 350 points and is trading around 83,000. The Nifty also gained 90 points. Buying was seen in IT stocks, giving a big push to the market. However, metal stocks facing selling pressure and slip. Experts say global cues and investors' confidence are supporting the rally. Traders are focusing on sector performance while IT shares are rising. Metals remain weak. Investors are advised to stay cautious as market volatility may continue in the coming session. Cricket fans will again see an India vs Pakistan clash in the Asia Cup on September 21st. Pakistan beat UAE in their last match, confirming a place against India. Earlier, India has defeated Pakistan by 7 wickets in the group stage. The upcoming match is expected to be a high-voltage contest. Cricket lovers across both countries are excited and stadium tickets are already in high demand. Today, Sri Lanka and Afghanistan will face a do-or-die game in Group B. The India-Pakistan rivalry has always been the most awaited moment in Asian cricket tournaments. Uttarakhand witnessed another cloudburst in Chamoli district's Nandnagar Ghat area late September 17. 6 houses were buried under debris in Kuntari ward. At least 7 people are missing, while 2 was rescued. Heavy rains damaged several roads, making rescue operation difficult. Just 2 days earlier, a cloudburst had hit Dehradun, damaging the Dehradun-Mussoorie road and trapping around 2,500 tourists. Officials said rescue teams are working to find missing persons. Authorities have asked people in hilly areas to stay alert as continuous rains are increasing the risk of landslides and flash floods.